Just going to quickly go through these questions out here. Like I've seen there's a few people that have ticked the box about what software to use to develop a PT package. My view on this is unique. I believe in being different from other people. I believe in defining the difference that you bring. I believe in creating your own methodologies, creating your own methods. Now, it could be easy just to go and plug into some app like Trainerize or whatever it is, okay? But me personally, I would rather create my own system. I'd literally if you're looking for software, one of my like favorite softwares and cheap as hell for online marketing as well as membership sites is ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign for your emails. So you can link ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign together. And what you've got to do is you've got to take your knowledge that's in your brain, your methodologies, the difference that you bring, what makes you unique, and the problems that you solve out of here and into a journey that you're taking someone on. And that is leverage. You're not sitting there of course there's a time and place. I love coaching clients one-to-one. Like I was just on a one-to-one call there. I love coaching clients one-to-one. It's fucking so fulfilling. But at the same time, I've got so much information in my brain that I can help people, that I can put in a membership site that people can get access to, that's my own system, not just plugging into some plug-and-play system. It's my own system that I have created, that I am proud of, that people can use to change their life. Now, I truly believe, and there's nothing wrong with using your own system and using if you wanted to use Trainerize for an example. I don't really. There's PT distinction. There's all that stuff out there. I'd be lying to you if I said I knew about it, because I don't. Because I'm a creator and I prefer to create my own stuff, and I always have and I always will. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with plugging that third-party thing into your system if you wanted to use it. I'm not going to tell you about it because I don't know about Trainerize and stuff like that, because I don't use it. I've never have used it even when I was a PT. What I believe in is using a simple software like ClickFunnels, ActiveCampaign, linking them together. So that's email marketing, ActiveCampaign. ClickFunnels is where you can put your membership site in, coming up with your journey and your method that you're going to take people through, which is the knowledge that's in your brain right now. The only reason that knowledge won't come out is if you listen to the bullshit in your head that you're telling yourself right now, that about, will this get people results, and will online work for me, and all this stuff. And who will I work with, and what will I do in week 1, and what will I do in week 2? I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, I've said it in other live streams. The biggest shift comes when you actually realise how fucking amazing you are. You realise how knowledgeable you are, and you actually map out your own journey, and you say, oh, look where I have come from. Look how much knowledge I've gained. Look how much experience I've got as a person, as a coach, right? When you get clear on that and you understand your journey, you start to get clarity on how good you are, how amazing you are. It makes you feel good, and it puts you in the state of momentum. Now, when you go into that state of momentum and you go into that state of flow, you become richer to gathering, to receiving information into your brain. And then you start getting more inspiration. And you start looking at things differently, and you say, fuck, this is how I can help people, this is who I can help. And you start getting clarity. It's not going to just come and hit you in the face like someone slapping you in the face and saying clarity. It's not going to happen like that. It's going to come up a process over time of you taking action and trusting that it will work out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay? So if it was me, that question, ClickFunnels, ActiveCampaign are the softwares you want to use, and you want to create your own method where you've mapped out your own journey first and your own knowledge and experience, and you take that and you package it into something that can help someone. You look at your client, and visualization is very powerful. Close your eyes and visualize the client you want to work with. Visualize them where they are in the result, and see it in your mind's eye. See it, feel it, hear it, go there. Go use your imagination. It's unlimited. You can imagine anything you want, right? And use that to plan out your fucking program. Because that is where the magic lies. It's tapping into your imagination. Because when you tap into your imagination, you will get the thoughts, the ideas, the feelings that you need to actually allow yourself to plan this out without getting in your own way and allowing your fucking monkey mind to hold you back. Now, once you've got that packaged out, you create the first 2 or 3 weeks, you put it into ClickFunnels, which is like a jigsaw puzzle. If I taught my little nephew how to do this, he would be able to do it. It's like one of the first things I teach in my membership site is how to build a ClickFunnels, how to build your own method, how to put in a ClickFunnels, how to put in active campaigns. So it's all there. Delivery is key to giving people results. Okay, so ClickFunnels, active campaign for that. Next question, and if there's any other questions on that, if you want me to go deeper, let me know. Comment below if you're here, comment below if you're on the replay. I can shoot you a quick video or shoot you a message on Facebook or whatever to connect and give you the answer. Always here to help, okay? When and what to outsource as an online PD? When and what to outsource as an online PT? Right, okay. When it comes to outsourcing, I truly believe that you've got to have a solid foundation in first, and you've got to understand what your strengths and weaknesses are. Now, if you don't understand what your strengths and weaknesses are, you will never be able to outsource your weaknesses. Now, this is specific to every different person, so I could sit here and tell you X, Y, and Z, but it's going to just be a lot of bullshit. Just tell you the truth. You've got to understand what your strengths are so you can focus on your strengths, and then you've got to understand what your weaknesses are so you can outsource those weaknesses. Okay, simple as that. But to start with, you can't outsource something you've not done yourself. You can't do it. It's like you can't teach something you've not done your fucking self, right? So to start with, get in the trenches and start learning and doing the stuff yourself, okay? But most people struggle with clarity around their message. How do I attract the right clients? Who do I work with? And they try and outsource their fucking marketing, outsource their ads, outsource building fancy funnels, and outsourcing all this bullshit because they think that person that knows all about funnels or knows all about fucking Facebook advertising is going to save you. Bullshit. You are just lazy and you're not putting in the fucking work. And that's so true. Well, I'm struggling with this and I have to get help of someone to do my marketing. It's like, no, you've just not done the work yet. You've not laid a solid foundation yet. You've not been patient and persistent and actually put in the fucking groundwork. So that when you don't want to do that kind of stuff and you do outsource it because it's not your zone of genius, and your zone of genius is creating content and doing whatever you want to do in coaching, right? Then when someone comes to you and they build a system with you and you build a system together, you're the leader and you're telling them what to do and you're saying this, that and this is what's happening and this is what's happening because I know that this message fucking works and I know that this works and I know that this works because I'm confident. Now it's your turn to implement it. And it's not the other way around where that person comes in and they start telling you what to do. If that's happening, then fucking alarm bell should be ringing off and you saying, I've not fucking put in the work yet. So when to outsource? When you've laid a foundation and you're very confident in your message and your business. When you're really confident. When you've actually been in the trenches and done what you're going to outsource. Now obviously there's stupid little things like email and admin-y stuff that you don't really want to be doing, and that's cool. You can hire an assistant if you've got the resources to do it. But if you don't have the resources to do it, just put some time in your diary to do that right now. But to start with, you can get an assistant to help you with all the admin stuff that you do not want to be doing. If you've got a budget for it, do that as soon as possible. As soon as you can do that, do it. But what to outsource is specific to the person, because what one person's strengths are is another person's weaknesses. So what you have got to do is you have got to have a planning system in place on a daily and a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis, that you are sitting down and you are reviewing your days, you're reviewing your weeks, you're reviewing your months, you're reviewing your quarters. So you start to notice the patterns that are going on that are your weaknesses, where you're starting to notice where you're feeling uncomfortable on a daily basis, where you need support on a weekly basis, where what went right in the month, what went wrong, quote unquote, because nothing really goes wrong. But where do you need support? Most people hide from planning, hide from it because they're scared. They're scared to look in the mirror and tell themselves the truth. They're scared to look in the mirror and say, I fucking suck at that. Takes balls to do it. But you'll never know what to outsource unless you do it. and then you'll outsource all the wrong things, then you'll fucking sabotage it because you just get in their way, and you start fucking getting all like protective over your business because you've not actually identified what your true weaknesses are and where you need true support. Not what you think you need, but what you actually need, what the feedback tells you that you need. Okay? It's the feedback. So, daily planning. Every single day you should be looking at your day and saying, where the hell was it uncomfortable today? And reviewing it. And then over the week you're going to notice patterns. Over the month you're going to notice patterns. Every week ask yourself, where do I need support to move forward? Every month, where do I need support to move forward? Also, celebrate your wins. Where did I win today? What went right today? What went right this week? What went right this month? Guess what that's going to tell you? Your strengths. Guess what data you're going to have in the next 12 months? You guessed it. Your strengths. Your actual strengths. Not the ones you think, but your actual strengths that the data tells you, that the feedback tells you. Not the bullshit that you tell yourself. I'm good at that. Not that. Even though that might be true, but let the data tell you that. By doing the work daily. Most people don't do this. They don't fucking do it. Where's my diary? Full. I'm going to show you the other stuff. Give me 2 seconds. Right, I'm back. This is 90 days worth of data of my days. I look at that, I know my fucking strengths and weaknesses right away. I get 4 of them, right? Get 4 of them in the year. At the end of the year, I look back and I fucking review every single bit of it. I've got data there. And then I know what to outsource for me specifically. I could sit here and tell you, oh, outsource your marketing, outsource this, outsource that, outsource this. But that could just be absolute bullshit because you might actually love sitting down and doing your Facebook. You might be fucking amazing doing it that. You might be amazing at doing this and this and this. And you might suck at doing the stuff that I say, yeah, outsource that because that's my weakness. See what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Like, this is the big thing out in the marketplace is like, stop following people, guys. I have to just say it like that. Stop fucking following people and start leading. Start being your leader. Start thinking for yourself. That's what I want to inspire you to do. Obviously, like when I work with people, there's a structure there. I teach a structure, but I teach a structure in a way that makes it right for them, that allows them to go inside and find out what's right for them, to teach them self-responsibility. Alright? There's a little bit of structure, but you have to tap into your own intuition. I could sit and tell you, just outsource this, man. Just outsource that. Just do this. It could all be bullshit. Because that's what I need to outsource. We need to get data for you, which means we have to have a daily planning system, a weekly planning system, a monthly planning system, a quarterly, every 90 days. And you work on those 90 days, and then you hit your 12 months, and you can look. And every week you're going to start to notice your weaknesses, you're going to start to notice your strengths, then you will know what you have to outsource to really create more momentum, because you can focus on your strengths. You start focusing on the wins that you're having on a weekly basis, and you just milk them, and you outsource the shit that the data's telling you that you have to outsource. Make sense? Awesome. Hopefully that has made sense to you, because I'm not the type of person that's just going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you fucking need to hear, right? And that's the difference. Next question is the top 10 books I would recommend. How many have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I've got plenty. So, what I would say, I'm going to hold it up here so I can see this. Top 10 books. I'd say if you're a coach, which you are, The Prosperous Coach. Very good book. There's one. If you want to start thinking bigger about the world, there's a book called Bold, which is fucking amazing. Bold. It's by Peter H. I can't really say his second name. It's like Diamonds or something, and Steve Kotler. There's another book that's just out that I've listened audio book, and I'm going to read it when I'm on the plane going home to the UK. in 2 weeks' time. Stealing Fire, amazing, so good, so fucking good, about the evolution of humans, about flow, everything, amazing. Another amazing book that I'm not quite through yet, but I'm going to recommend it because it's fucking epic. Change Your Habits, Change Your Life by Tom Corley, and that's going to open up your mind to like 177 strategies of that 177 self-made millionaires have. So you're going to like start learning about like the habits that real successful people have, and you'll be amazed that it's really simple, guys. It's really simple. They're just not in their fucking egos. Simple as that. Next book I'm going to recommend is Dr. Wayne Dyer, The Power of Intention. Silence. I can't really say anything else. It's just fucking amazing. Seriously good. Seriously good. The next book I'm going to recommend, The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks, and that is really, seriously guys, that is such a good book. Such a good book that when you read it, you're going to be pumped and you're going to take a big leap. Seriously, I've taken so many big leaps, and if I want to take another, I go back and I read it. It's fucking amazing. Plus, it'll open your mind to all the truth that's actually going on inside you. The next book I'm going to recommend is The Power of the Subconscious Mind. That's an old book, and that is Dr. Joseph Murphy. That is amazing. So fucking good. It's unbelievable. Like, when you actually understand the power of your mind, it's nothing can stop you. Like, nothing in this world can stop you. It's just a perception in your mind. When you start to understand the power of your subconscious mind, you will get up every day and you will do the work on yourself. But until you understand the power of your mind, you won't do it because you don't understand that you're benefiting from it. Another good book, The Power of Consistency. Like, shit. Like, you can't get past the power of consistency, guys. You really can't. You can't get past it. More books that I've not actually got on this computer, but I'm just going to visualise them in my mind because I've read them, that really opened up my eyes. What's it called again? Give me a second, it'll come back. I had it. Break the Habit of Being You by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Like, this guy just lays it out. He lays the truth out. He shows you the power of your brain, and he shows you the power that you've got. Like, and it's all scientifically proven. You can't argue with science. You can't. It's like you can't argue with the biology of your body. You can. It is. You've got to fucking look at this stuff, guys, and open up your mind. Obviously, the old classic book that really changed my life, the first book I read was The Secret, and that just like really opened my mind to who I was, to the power of the universe. Yeah, that, like, I cannot express how much gratitude. Yeah, Connor, The One Thing. Thank you for reminding me that. How much gratitude I've got towards The Secret. That's just a fucking amazing book. Such a good book. And The One Thing. Big Connor put that in there. The One Thing is like focusing on one thing rather than a million things, because information overload happens every single day for people because we've got so much information coming in, so much sensory information coming in, and if we just do not control that, we do not control our thoughts around it, and we do not control our planning around it, which is important why you have a daily planning, weekly planning system in place, you will be all over the place. So that's book recommendations. I'm not sure if that's 10, but I'm sure that's enough for you to get through. Let me just go behind me. I think that was it, guys. Yeah, that was pretty much it for today. So yeah, software wise, like literally, like go back over what I said. You can rewind this back because you can go back and forward. But yeah, ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign. I believe that, like, yeah, of course, use a third party thing if you want to plug it in, like Trainerize, PD Distinction, or whatever it is. I don't know about them. I'd be lying to you if I said I did. I prefer just creating my own stuff and put my own name behind things, and that's what I believe in. So that's what I truly believe in. I just believe in being different. I believe in just putting your mark on things rather than just plugging into some system that someone's done before you. It's just like, it just doesn't do anything for me. I just prefer to be a creator and create my own stuff. So that would be the softwares. Obviously, creating your own method, defining the difference you bring to put into that package. Okay, like think deeper than a PT package. Think like, how can I change somebody's life? How can I develop a PT package, because you'll limit your thinking. How can I change somebody's life? What feels better? That last one to me. You can tell I've been talking a lot, I'm coaching a lot, my voice is like, boom, I've just been in flow. When and what to the outsourcers and online PT, again, remember, it's all specific to the person. You've got to understand your strengths, you've got to understand your weaknesses, and you outsource your weaknesses. And you've got to have the daily planning system to do that, the weekly planning system, the monthly planning system, the quarterly planning system in place to actually have the data to tell you what to outsource. But first and foremost, get all the admin shit and the stuff you don't want to do out of the way, which would mean hire an assistant to start with, and as soon as you can, do it. Do not fuck yourself over. Do it as soon as you can. Do not rush. Remember, you're in this game for the rest of your life. Man, love that. I'm in it to change lives. Boom. Love it. You're in this game for the rest of your life. You're here to help people for the rest of your life. So what's the rush? There's no rush. Okay, you've got to be two different types of people. The one person that's going slow and steady towards where he's going, and the other person that's in the day, that's moving quickly and efficiently and getting stuff done, that's moving you 1% closer to where you are going. If you do not have that balance, you will be anxiety, rushing, panicking, doing shit out of your head, and you'll just keep going round in a fucking circle, and you'll create busy chaos for yourself, rather than small, strategic steps moving towards your vision. Okay? And if you don't get the vital feedback, where you were uncomfortable on a daily basis, where you need support on a weekly basis, monthly basis, quarterly basis, what went right in the month, where do I need support this month, like what did I plan out, what went right, what went wrong, where did I go wrong, what didn't quite go to plan. When you get that data, you will then understand, oh, that's what I have to outsource, because this is my strength, because that's my wins every week, that's my zone of genius. I just know that because I'm winning every week at that. But I fucking suck at this, and this is making me feel like really uncomfortable. What one would you outsource? Because you know what? What's uncomfortable for you might be my fucking zone. And if I say, oh, outsource this, by the way, buddy, and you're gonna listen to me and go, yeah, I'm gonna outsource that, and then you go and outsource it, but you've just outsourced your strength, and then you're doing your weaknesses, and then you feel like fucking shit on a daily basis. How would that be serving you? It just wouldn't be. So you've got to put in the work and get the data. Top 10 books, I'm not going to go over them again because I can't even remember, but like rewind back. When I'm going to finish this, if you've just showed up, rewind it back and you'll be able to see everything. I think that's it, guys. And what I would say just at the end is, let's see a little bit more contribution in the actual poll so I can really dive deep into specific problems that are going on. I want to like truly help you. Seriously, I'm here to help. There's no judgment here. 100%. I care for you. There's no judgment. Be transparent. If you're transparent, I can help you. If you're going to lie to yourself and tell yourself everything's great, then I can't fucking help you. I seriously can't. I can't. Like, if I lie to myself, I can't help myself, or I can't get help. Be transparent. Do not be delusional, because there's two things that are unlimited in the human experience, and that is your imagination. You can imagine anything you want, and also being delusional. You can lie to yourself all the time. But if you lie to yourself, which most people do, and they just don't admit it or they don't see it yet, you're never going to improve. Being transparent and having nothing to hide and having nothing to prove is where magic lies. I'm here to help, guys. Every Monday that poll will be going up. I'll be doing it every single week. Please put your specific problems in there. Please put any topics you want covered. Everything that you want covered. Thank you very much to the people who put their comments in. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. But guys, I'm away. It's 8 o'clock here tonight. I've got a few other things I have to do, and then it's time for bed, because I am shattered. It's been an absolute amazing week so far, man. Like, so fucking good. So good. Like, my diary's just exploded because I've launched a new beta program if anyone's interested in that. The beta program is going to be around like focusing really on lead generation, specifically free lead generation, because I know that a lot of you guys don't have massive budgets to start throwing into fancy funnels, and I've been in that position where I've looked up to people that are doing like fucking X amount in their business when I was fucking not even doing 10 grand a month, and sitting there going, fuck, I have to do that, and I was doing the things that they were doing, and I wasn't fucking ready for it, and I ended up 23 grand down in 2015 for making those fucking mistakes. And I'm glad I ended up being 23 grand down, because it's allowed me to create systems in place to help you guys actually not make the same mistakes I did. And it's easy to learn from your own mistakes, guys. Like, bash on and do that, of course, that's amazing, but it's even more powerful when you can learn from other people's mistakes. So if anyone wants to hear about that beta program, it's going to be like a low investment, like 5 times as less as it is to get into my coaching program. Very low investment for you. It's going to be very value packed, and it's going to be all about putting a fucking free lead generation system that's going to grow your network exponentially over an 8-week period, and it's going to allow you, and I will say this up front because I'm fucking confident, and I will work with you until this happens, seriously, on this system. I've been doing a lot of testing, I've been doing a lot of dialing in on the systems and my own systems, and I will work with you to guarantee you 10 appointments on your fucking calendar every single month for free, while you become an authority, while we make you a big fish in a small pond, and we help you take over the market that you want to fucking serve. I will confidently say that with a smile on my face, because I know I can get you that result. If you're willing to put in the work, and you're willing to put in a small investment and willing to invest your time, I will happily work with you on this beta program to implement a free lead generation system that will work no matter what fancy technologies are coming out, no matter what fancy funnels are coming out. If you don't have a fucking foundation in place, what if all that stuff just disappears tomorrow? What happens? Something for you to figure out, something for you to think about. If you want in on that beta program, I'm opening up conversations, 10-minute conversations where we can actually just get on a call, see if it's right, see if the program's right for you, because I don't want you to come in if you're not ready for it, or if you're not right. And if you are, then we can talk about moving forward. Sound good? Reach out, I'm here to help. Book on my calendar, and we will get a quick call in. Probably not, well, if you get in quick, you could probably get in on Saturday, because I'm going to open up times on Saturday, because Friday's nuts, man. I've got 11 calls, so I'm not doing any more on Friday. But Saturday I could speak to you, and we could talk about moving forward. Sound good? Awesome. Right, guys, I'm off because I'm absolutely shattered, and I've got a few other things I have to do before I go to sleep. And then I'm going to sleep, and I'm getting up at 5 o'clock tomorrow to get into flow and just absolutely smash my day, my life, and just fall in love with every single day that I wake up, because that's what we've got to do. Be grateful and move forward and make our difference in the world every single day. Remember, guys, we're in this together. Me and you, we're in this together. Have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world, and I'll speak soon.